welcome back, folks, to some more Leather Goddesses of Phobos 2. Secret laboratory. I noticed the volume was a bit low in the last game, so I jacked up the mic a bit. Hopefully this isn't too loud, but I think it's better to turn down the sound than have to turn it up. I couldn't very well go into town dressed the way I was, so I went behind a bush and changed. It was good to be a civilian again. Kid, why don't you go outside and chase some girls or something? Shit. Motel rooms are usually locked, even when the motel is a flea-back joint like this one. Gotta find the general's house here. There she blows. Scented with perfume. This music is fucking nutty.
Wedgie Poo, I'll be available this evening if you'd like to drop by for a little research. I've just gotten this new shipment of perfume from Chicago, and I'd like you to help me find some places to apply it. Huge hugs and snuggles. Happy Hillary. P.S. You left some kind of folder here after the last research session.
Sorry about that. That was a reaction from the yellow liquid I'm drinking. And no, it's not piss. The General is one of my best customers. His taste toward large, expensive, and unreliable cars. Nevertheless, in my mental file, I had him listed under pompous ass. But I'm probably being too kind.
Hello, you intruder! Thank God we thought of privacy laws in this communist country.
The General escorted me out of his house. None too gently. Fucking General can kiss my nuts. Let's see, some bitch name. We need to go over to the whorehouse here, right across the street from the old General's house.
Hey, what? I don't do it my regular. I'm a respectable girl. I don't do just anybody.
Yeah, sure, hooker. noticed that I had her letter to the general.
By the way, see a deer and drop this off at General Wedgefellow's house, just at the other end of Adams County.
She produced a manila folder and a very adequate blowjob. Niktu, Plato, Varata, Niktu. So you have to look up this in the instruction manual. The number for Nikto is 8860. How do I know? Because I have the game. I'm not a pirate and son of a bitch like most of y'all.
I'm sorry, sir. Only authorized personnel are permitted egress into the installation, sir. Your best operational strategy would be to return to town, sir.
Fuck you. I snuck into the bushes and put the clown suit on.
Permission to pass, Sergeant.
That's right. You don't remember my face from 2 seconds ago. Fucking nitwit. I pushed and pressed until my fingers hurt, but the bin was locked. Huh? Maybe I have to do the one from the monitors here. Aha! I figured it out. I had to add 69 to the 4-digit code. Duh. So the code in the book reads 8860. When you add 69 to that, which is what the control panel told me to do earlier, get 8929. Once you get the isotope, you get the fuck out of Dodge. I could very well go into town dressed like a fag. to go from here? Let's talk to Professor Dick Nimble. Professor Sandler was a strange old bird, almost never leaving these grounds. True, it must have been tough to get around when you're stuck in a damn wheelchair, but I always got the feeling that even if he had a perfectly good set of legs, it wouldn't matter a whit. His whole life was in that lab and the giant spyglass. Nevertheless, the professor was one of those thoroughly decent human beings whom we run in entirely too infrequently. I held my paw to the old guy and he gave me a hearty and sincere handshake, as you'll never see.
It's good to see you again, Steve. You're looking fine. Trapping any rattlers lately? We must have you over for dinner sometime real soon. It's been much too long.
You seen any green fucking ET looking bitches around here?
An alien visited me earlier this evening and engaged me in some form of greeting ceremony. It seemed seriously injured and badly in need of nourishment. It was definitely a germanium-based life form, but what it ingests or uses to heal wounds is a mystery to me. I believe that creatures advanced enough to cross the vast gulf of interplanetary space must be morally advanced as well, and will surely be vanguards not of war, but of peace. In fact, these beings may have come to Earth to warn us about the dangers of our unbridled nuclear weapons race. I'm a happy man, my boy. True, that accident at Alamogordo left me without the use of my legs, but they're not important for my work. And true, I miss Lydia's mother terribly, but if we lived in the past, how can we be building the future?
Your daughter's hot.
Lydia getting to be a woman, isn't she? About time she married.
His eyes had a fatherly twinkle as he said this. I found myself gulping a little. Townspeople don't go into the reservation much, except when the mosquitoes are running their bingo game, and the Indians don't come into town much except to buy stuff, so we don't have too much contact. I've always admired the mosquitoes, damn good hunters, damn good artists, and damn good drinkers. How?
Welcome to ancient lands of my revered ancestors. No playing bingo tonight. Big Chief angry at white leaders for taking too much of our wampum. By the way, have you heard whether the Dodgers won tonight? Indian man here earlier. But don't trust it. We trusted white man. Look where it got us. Trust white man and soon red man is living in reservation and begging for rights. Trust alien man and soon red man is taking orders from giant brain which controls lightning. Takes over whole world. No way, Jose. Say, I'd go for a smoke. Got a cigarette?
Postcard to the Mosquito Indian Reservation. Some photographer sure knows how to. Some photographer sure knows how to make a patch of rotten desert look like heaven. I picked up a postcard thinking it had been a long time since I'd written to Aunt Matilda, but when I noticed the prices these Indians were asking, I put it down in a hurry. Ow. Re-elect Eisenhower and Nixon. An honest team for our future. Couldn't think of any other foreigners in Atom City besides Tony. He fled to America during World War II, changed his name from Antonio Granelli to Tony Green, adopted his new country with a fierce passion, and now though his accent still had Italy written all over it, his heart was as red, white, and blue as that of any native-born American.
Good to see you, Hey, no? Well, what do you say you join us for the support?
You're sitting your green, the fucking alien.
Laugh at this great conjurer that's always policeman around when there's trouble. And he chases the monster away before the good kill of the three of us. He's the alien monster. They always attacking the most desolate spots like here in our great American base on Antarctica.
Holy shit! Sheriff Andy was in my book an alright guy. Being a law-abiding sort, I never had any trouble with him except, of course, for a couple times that he had to lock me up while I slept off a doozy. But heck, he was only doing his job.
Oh, see? Your hair is trimmed so you're not here for a cut. You look healthy enough so I don't guess you're here for Doc. And you're not rolling drunk. So you don't need a place to sleep it off. So my guess is you want to join us for a few rounds, right? Yep. I had that critter in the jail. But it must have escaped. It snuck up on us a while ago. But I drew my Colt and stared it down. It was a hideous, pulsating thing like a cross between a porcupine and a sea urchin. These aliens are going to take over all the governments on Earth. They've already taken over Great Britain. No wonder the Brits did so lousy in the Olympics, eh, Tony?
Doc Skeleton was in his usual haunt, playing cards and trading gossip. Doc was the town physician when my pop moved us out here in the 30s, and here he is still going strong 2 decades later. Being a healthy sort, I never saw him much except for, of course, the time a bulky hoodlatch took the tip off my little finger. Doc was a real decent sort of a chap, for a teetotaler.
Say, this is news. Zeke Zarman spotted somewhere other than the filling station or the bar room. Someone alert the newspaper. Pull up a chair, Zeke. Ugly thing came in here earlier. Bristly hair and tentacles. Scared the stuffing out of us. And he pulled out his gun, but the creature left. Think they're from Mars? That would explain why they'd land here in the desert. Most like their home. Probably invading Earth for our water. But how will they protect themselves against our bacteria?
Hi again, Zeke.
I told Lydia all about the spaceship, everything I learned about the alien.
Then my dad was right. We should go tell him about it.
Our eyes met, and I realized in that moment that if I tried to kiss her, she would allow it. I was right. I'd always thought of kissing Lydia would be an incredible experience. I was right about that also. Lydia leaned softly against my shoulder, her hair tickling my chesticles, and her perfume smoke out of my common sense.
Damn it, woman. I can't stand it anymore. Let's forget this madness for a while and let me kiss you in places you didn't even know existed.
Lydia snuggled even closer and grabbed my huge cock. Someone didn't seem to care much for the display we were making. We decided to leave the diner and go someplace else.
Zeke! Dad says you gotta come right away! He's in his lab! Something's coming in on the interplanetary radio!
What could that be? Lydia started to tell the professor all about the spaceship and the alien, but he was too excited.
It's some sort of important message, and it's from outer space.
You are under attack by an invasion force from planet X. They plan to attack our peaceful little Phobos after conquering the Earth. Will you accept our help in defending Earth by giving us landing coordinates for your step 2?
We detected interplanetary transmissions from this source. We're taking control here for reasons of national security. Everybody out!
That guy's a ventriloquist. His mouth doesn't even move. Lydia said she wanted to come with me to find the alien, and In spite of my protest that it might be dangerous, I have to admit, I was glad to have her company. And her titties pressed against my back. Go ahead and save a game. I'm looking for my baby. Record it right there. Fuck it. What the fuck is that thing? Holy shit! Tentacles reached out to grab the isotope, and the creature poured it eagerly into its hideous mouth.
Burp. Just like my left-nest half-mother used to make. Your kindness is matched by my gratitude. Less hungry now am I, but injuries are bad still.
Injuries are gonna get a lot worse if you don't get the fucking crazy green bulbous looking fucking shit of a body out of here, you nasty cock-sucking creature.
Oh! Hi, Pat! My heart race with happiness. To my wound shall I apply it? Oh! Never a better high-cat recipe have I seen. Even in my native language, my gratitude I could not possibly express. Thinking I was that soon I would be intertwining eye stalks with my ancestors. Getting better, I feel. Better will I now be at operating this translator, I think. I am no longer in immediate danger, but I am still lost on a strange planet, and my spaceship is in disrepair.
Why are teeth coming out of your nostrils? You weird motherfucker. Now that Both was fed and his wounds had been tended to, he told us his heart-rending story of how the leather goddesses of Phobos had attacked his home world, Planet X, and taken humanoid slaves, and how he had barely escaped death at their hands. He had taken flight in a little spaceship to come to Earth in order to ask our planet's help against the leather goddesses. We told him about the communication we received from Phobos, and that the general had fallen for the leather goddess's lies. We suddenly all realized that Earth was in as much danger as Planet X. Just at the moment, an angry crowd appeared, ready to kick the shit out of this creature. Fuck you, Butch! That, of course, is the code we got earlier in the control room. Lydia and Bob followed me as I left to use Carla. Let's head back to Boss. Spaceship. A spaceship. Looks kind of like a car. Not at all like a saucer or a cigar, as one would expect.
A dependable model. My left egling got together and bought it for me when I left the academy. Until that meteor storm yesterday, I never had trouble with it. I am too weak. Here, Earth friend, take these supplies and make the repair. I said.
I don't know if I can handle this shit. Let's see, we got some fucking grapes. A miniature hull welding robot emerged, flitted around the cabin, sealing all the cracks and fissures. Giant fucking pumpkin. The ship's air regenerating system sputtered and whirred to life. Currents of warm, fresh air began wafting from the vents. With a shudder, the spaceship's powerful heating units came to life, glowing with a dull red pallor. The headlights, powerful enough to pierce through a parsec of interplanetary dust, snapped to life. The navigational computer suddenly became active. Its antenna extended, and its gyroscopes began spinning furiously. The ship shook as the steering rockets fired a few test blasts. The ship's automated in-flight entertainment center sprang to life and began displaying a recording about standard launch safety procedures.
Pleasant journey. Thank you.
The mighty engines emitted a rumble of gathering power, and then we were jumping back into the seats of this ripborn into space! Fucking Space Quest shit! Heading for Planet X, heading for Planet X, Planet X, Planet X!
Bart, tell us about Planet X.
Place is fucking great!
It is a beautiful world where fields of purple meet, sway in the wind, and where the lyrical burp of blister birds can be heard during the warm summer evening, bathed in the glow of our 7 major moons. The people are happy and peaceful. We have no traffic jam, no lawyers, and no insurance salesmen. TV commercials were banned generations ago. Truly a paradise. Unlike Earth, there are 2 intelligent species who inhabit Planet X. The pulsating inconveniences, like myself, and the tanned annoyances, who are repulsive, ugly humanoids, not unlike yourself, but who nevertheless are fine worldmates. Lifetimes ago, Planet X was a primitive, warlike world like your own. But we have long ago transcended such barbarism, and today the pulsating inconveniences and the tanned annoyances live together as equals, coexisting in peace, harmony, and health. with a level of luxury you can't even imagine. Sickness and disease have been abolished for generations. When the time comes for a planet Exian to depart life, his friends and eggmates gather to send him off in blissful contentment. Also, it's never hard to find a really great deli.
Alright, we've arrived on Planet X. We'll be back in the next video. Thanks for watching.